get down on one knee, and then I propose. If he says no, goodbye.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy, the Prince, and today we back at it like a bad habit. And the question for today, you all already know what it is. If you have 24 hours to live, what would you do? That's the question for today. And today I have here with me
at Nicole.Dinte on Instagram.
Okay. I just asked your name though.
Nicole Dinte.
All right. So the question for today is, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do?
Well, if I had 24 hours, I would tell everybody how I truly feel about them, because I'm sick and tired of holding so many things in. And I don't know, I would rob a bank.
Chai! You rob a bank?
I would go into like my favorite restaurant, I would eat and just leave. You know what, guys? I'm dying anyway, so I best to live my life.
Okay. Like, then in the day, yeah? So the last 2 hours, what are you going to do with the last 2 hours?
Last 2 hours, I think that's the best time for me to tell everybody how I feel. Yeah.
So are you going to go like randomly through your contacts and start like, texting them and like, I hate you? And
Even call, it's better they hear it. Text, sometimes when I send messages, I feel like you guys don't feel what I'm trying to say. So I would call them and tell them, you know what? I am so sick and tired of you.
Okay, that is deep. All right. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you.
Oh, my name.
What's your name?
My name is Elijah. Yeah.
All right. Elijah, the question for today is, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do?
That's a tough question. The thing, like I said, it depends, right?
It depends, okay?
Let's say maybe if I was told that I'm given like 20 million.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
or something,
Yeah.
and I only have 24 hours
Yeah.
to spend it and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Then I probably, first of all, I have to be in a certain area, like not just any place,
Alright,
maybe I have to be in like, I'd like to be in like Indonesia or something. I want to go there one time in my life. So yeah, probably even buy myself a nice car and drive it before, or even crash it before I die.
All right. So that's what you're gonna do for 24 hours? You just go to Indonesia, that's all?
And get drunk and
Get drunk?
Yeah. Get lit.
And get laid?
No, lit.
Oh, lit.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, thanks, bro. Here with me,
At Bonolo Savala.
Ed Bonolo Savala.
Sohola.
Okay. Bonolo, the question for today is, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do, Bonolo?
The first thing I would do is I would tell my parents how much I love them. I would thank them for everything they've done for me, for the gift of life.
Yeah.
The second thing I would do, I think I would tell my friends how much they mean to me. And if they didn't mean anything to me, I would tell them
Like the ones you hate?
Yeah, like not entirely hate, but we don't click. Like, yeah, this is what's up. Yeah. The next thing I would do, I would rob a bank.
You rob a bank? Yo, why is everyone wanting to rob a bank these days? All right. So what are you gonna do with all the money?
I would do all the crazy things that I wouldn't do if I'm alive. Just the fact that I'm about to leave
die
this earth, so I gotta do.
All right. So okay, let me ask this, yeah. So in the 24 hours here, the last 2 hours in that day, what are you gonna do with it?
I honestly the last 2 hours.
The last 2 hours, like, what are you gonna do with your last 2 hours, like here on earth? What are you gonna do with the last 2 hours you have?
I have no idea. Jeez. I personally feel like I don't know. I would go crazy. I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
But the last thing I would do is I would pray.
Oh my God! Wow!
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Are we too black?
You're fine.
Oh, we are okay. Cause me and you, we are black.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm here with
June finest.
June finest. All right, June finest. The question we have for today is, if you had 24 hours to leave, what would you do, man?
Shit. That's a tough question.
Yeah, man. I know, man.
Tough question.
I know, fam.
But 24 hours.
Yeah, man. What you gonna do? Tell us.
Yeah, I'll do a lot.
A lot.
Like-
We wanna know.
A lot. But you know what I'll do? I think I'll go to Dubai. Like chill in Dubai.
For how many hours?
You know what I'll do when I get to Dubai?
Yeah.
I'll get the most expensive car.
Okay.
And then book like a boat cruise. And then call like the hottest models.
Will you keep quiet?
My man's about the model thing.
Chill with me, you get.
Cool. So let's say in that day, yeah, you had 2 more hours left of your 24 hours. What would you do with those last 2 hours, man?
But you know what I'll do?
After these 2 hours, you gonna die, fam. What you gonna do?
Also I would like to leave some legacy, you get.
I feel you, man.
Maybe I'll like impregnate like maybe 20 girls.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
I'm joking, guys. I'm joking.
No, my man, serious. my man is serious. So within 2 hours, you're gonna do all that.
Yeah, like I'm joking, guys. I said I'm joking.
Fam. I don't know what's going on again. Okay. All right. So is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah. That's
All right, my G.
things I can't say them. That's too much for you guys.
All right, my G. Thank you very much for being here, man. Thanks, man. And I'm here with
Vui.
So Vui, the question for today is, if you had 24 hours to leave, what would you do in those 24 hours? 24 hours, yo.
Yeah, sure, okay. I actually hadn't thought about this. Enough? Okay, 24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's deep, yeah.
Deep, it's really deep. Okay, the first thing I think I'd like to do is I think I'd spend time with my family. We'd properly spend time together, have proper family time, and then afterwards my friends as well. A
friends?
few of them, just 2. The rest of them are probably I'm sorry.
A few of them.
A few. And then I don't know, I think I'd rob a bank.
Yo, what's up with everyone robbing a bank? Oh my God.
For myself. Listen, why I'll rob
Why would you want to rob a bank? What are you robbing?
a bank.
Who are you robbing the bank for?
Then I'd siphon all the money to charities and people who actually need it, because there's a lot of people with too much.
This is new, guys.
There's a lot of
This is
people
actually new.
There's a lot of people who have way too much for their
A
own
lot of
good.
people have said if they want to rob the bank, then probably chill or go waste money or something.
No.
But you're doing it for charity.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm gonna ask you this, yeah. So in those 24 hours, yeah, if you had 2 more hours left to leave, what would you do with those 2 hours? What would you do within those 2 hours time frame? The last 2 hours of your life, what would you do?
Okay, I think. Wow. I'll tell those that I love, that I really do love, I love them. Those who I don't. No, I feel like I'm honest with people. If I don't like you, I will tell you. Or I will show
The
you.
last 2 hours of your life, you're gonna tell
The people I love, that I love them. Even those who didn't know that I really appreciate them. I will tell them.
most people at this time they are probably praying.
Yeah. And then I would.
You're gonna pray?
No, this is an hour. I would get onto a helicopter. Listen. Go as high as I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna die by falling from the top with no parachute, because you can only do that once in your life. So that's how I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna say my prayers on the way.
Okay. Guys, okay, this is
Yeah,
deep.
that's how I'm dying.
Oh shit. Oh wow. Okay, this is new. Alright. So that's all. That's all. 4 hours to leave. What would you do? Shishimba, you go first.
I'll probably go out, get drunk, and then next day go to church.
You know, I mean 24 hours, like 24 hours.
Yeah, like go
It starts
out.
from like 12 midnight.
Hours,
Yeah.
party till 6.
Yeah.
Go to church, pray. Then obviously like start telling people the truth. If I ever lied, like
Okay, let's say this now. In those 24 hours, yeah, if you had 2 more hours left, what would you do?
I'll probably pray.
Alright, cool. Alright, my G, the big man.
I think the first thing I'll do is make a documentary about my life. I feel like I've gone through the most drama, and people would actually learn from my mistakes, you know. So yeah, that's one of the first things I would do. Secondly, I would take myself out, spoil myself, have fun, you know. Send out messages to loved ones, even those who I don't like. Yeah. I think I would hit the strip club, you know, try something new.
Oh, something new.
Yeah, something new, not something I've done now.
Are you sure? Are you
I'm clear there. Then maybe the skeletons need to stay in the closet.
Alright, so what in those 24 hours, yeah? The last 2 hours, what are you gonna do with your last 2 hours, man?
Last 2 hours, I'll do the thing I love the most. I'll sleep.
So man, you're gonna sleep to death.
Yeah.
You're not gonna pray or something.
Nah, God already knows what I've done.
Alright, cool.
There's no way. Like, you know, most people have this thing whereby they always want to pray to God in the last minute, and they expect him to answer like that, you know. Like you say, maybe someone has HIV and AIDS, then you haven't been praying to God all this time. Then today you just want to start being let's say a born again.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Yeah, like I feel like that's pointless, and it's better off God knows the real me before I pretend to be something I'm not. So it's better if I just
You know, I relate. I feel you, but you know, at the same time, I would say God is still a merciful God, man. You know, no matter what we've done, no matter what, even though at the dying moment, man, he's still saying, come on, there's room. So no matter what, man, I feel...
But I'll doubt you there again.
Okay.
I'll defend myself. I would say, even if you say God is merciless and he will see me and he'll be like, okay, my child, I'll give you time. Let's not forget, everyone has got a plan out here.
Of course.
And we all have a destiny. So according to God, he has a plan for all of us. And you can't say, if you have those 24 hours to live, then you just have 24 hours to live. That's God's plan. There's nothing you can do.
But you can always change it.
You're praying for forgiveness.
You're praying for forgiveness. You can always change it.
Why should I pray for something that I was meaning to do? You see? It's like today your mom says, do not eat from the pot, but you eat from the pot. Are you still gonna go back and say, no, I didn't eat from the pot, but I've eaten from the pot?
But you can say, like, you can be like, Mama, I know I've eaten from the pot, but I'm sorry, Mama. She's still your mom. She will still say, okay, you know, my child.
Again.
No, but this one you're going.
But again, isn't
Then you still ask her. You still ask her again. You still ask her, Mom, forgive me. I'm doing it again. Yeah.
if you put it like that, I'll call someone and ask them to pray for me.
Alright. Thank you all very much for being part of this. Thank you very much. Thank you, man. And today, you all know what it is. The question for today is, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? And today I have here with me
Amir.
Nice to meet you, man. The question for today is, if you had 24 hours to live, man, what would you do?
Okay, one of my favorite things though. Firstly, okay, let me just skip to getting engaged, right? Yeah, no. Hear me out.
Okay.
Most guys, what they fear is rejection.
Okay.
I have the full plan. This is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her on a plane, gonna propose. But right before I do that,
Okay.
we're gonna parachute. On our way down, I'm the only one with a parachute, right? She doesn't have one. So she's gotta hold on tight to me. So maybe, I don't know, a couple of feet before we do our actual landing,
Yeah.
she's still holding down. Then I get down in the air on one knee.
In the air.
Yeah, in the air, on one knee.
My man's serious.
Well, of course, I'm not gonna get this dirty. I mean, all this drip, you know. I get down on one knee, and then I propose. If she says no, goodbye. The one with the parachute, she can die. Like, no one has to know about the rejection. I'll get to live another day. It's a win-win.
Man's a savage, man.
And remember, it's 24 hours. So after that, you might as well go hit the strip club.
There is God. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
But that's what I would do in 24 hours.
Okay.
If it was the last day.
Man, okay, so in those 24 hours, yeah? If you had 2 hours left, what would you do within those 2 hours? This is 2 hours of your life left, yeah? What are you gonna do, man?
Okay, with the last 2 hours, let me get a bit serious and emotional now. Okay. I feel like the first hour I would spend it with my family.
Yeah.
That's very important.
Okay.
I'll just chill with mom, dad, grandma, especially grandma.
Yeah.
She's hysterical.
Especially
Grandma. She's funny as hell. And I don't know, the remaining 1 hour, I don't know. I really don't know what I would do with
pray
it.
to God.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's the end of the... He knows it's the end, like... But with the remaining hour, I don't know. Maybe if I had someone special, we'll see what we'll do.
Probably just chill, yeah.
Yeah.
Once. I'm a G. Thanks for being So what they do, it's your boy, the Prince, and guys, I am tired, I'm famished. Yo, I had to go take a shower and even get a nice haircut, guys. What do you guys think? So, you all know what it was today. Like, the question for today was, if you had 24 hours to leave, what would you do if you had 24 hours to leave, guys? Yo, man, I had a lot today from a lot of different people, and this brings us to the way we humans, we think you see that we all think differently. If we all had 24 hours to do, what would we do with our time and the time we have left? And you heard like various answers from different people, and you know, I'm not surprised, because at the end of the day, we all humans. That's basically the way we are. And guys, even I don't know how I came up with this question, but yo, I before I went around asking, I actually thought about it. I was like, man, what are you gonna do if you had 24 hours left to live? Like, for real, like, I thought to myself, I was like, but you know, for me, it still comes down to this, because for me, I came to realize my purpose in life, and it's all for God. And I've told myself that whatever I do, in anything I do, it's all for Him. So even if I had 24 more hours to live, yes, I probably go to my family, probably go out. This is like the last time I'm probably gonna even see them. So, I'll chill with them. I chill with my loved ones, say goodbye. But at the end of the day, even during those moments, it's still a communication with Him, because it's all about the relationship with Him, my guys. So, even the last 2 hours, let me see. For the last 2 hours, let's see. The last 2 hours is going to be like a quiet time with Him. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just going to be me on my bed, laid down straight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. On the pillow, and I'm just like, I'm just communicating my way to Him, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about that movement, my people. So, guys, but I want to let us know this, because like if you watch towards the end, I wanna let people know that don't feel you're too broken for recovery. Don't feel that you're so sucked up in your sin and you feel like there is no place for you in the kingdom of God. See, no matter how broken you are, there was something he said the guy on the yellow shirt. I forgot his name. I think his name is Harris. So you know what he said was, it got to me. I was like, wow. You know, some of us we really do feel like this. And guys, I want to tell you, no matter what you feel that you have done on earth, no matter what you think, I want to let you know that he's still saying, come on, there is room. I want you to know that his arms are still wide open and still telling you to come. See, even if it was at a dying moment and you still say, oh God, forgive me. I tell you, God in his infinite mercy, he will forgive you and he will wash away all your sins, accept you into his kingdom, guys. Guys, I don't care whatever you've done. See, he said all sins shall be washed away, no matter what it may be that you might have done. I don't care to know what you have done in your past. The only thing is, would you want to accept him in your life? Would you want to accept him as your Lord and your personal Savior and say, you know what, I'm going to put away my evil ways. I'm going to turn away from my evil ways and I'm going to accept you as my everything. Now I tell you, if you say that yourself and you with all your heart, you can do that and you can cry, Abba Father, I tell you, he's always there to accept you guys. He's always there to accept you. I'm really serious about it. Like this was actually fun for me, and this was actually quite educative, I would say, for me. And I got to learn a lot today on how people think and everything. And I hope you all enjoyed today's show. We've probably come to the end of this video. I hope you all love this video. What would you do if you had 24 hours left to live? Let me know in the link. No, let me know, sorry. Let me know down below. You know, what are you gonna do if you had 24 hours left to live, my guys? If you had 24 hours, see guys, 24 hours, 24, just a day, what would you do? How would the rest of that day end? What are you going to leave behind? What is the legacy are you going to leave behind? What are you going to do with those few hours left here on earth? What impact are you going to make? What change are you going to make in the lives of people? Guys, thank you all. I think we've gotten too deep today. Thank you all for for being part of this. Please like, share, subscribe. Guys, comment down below. I want to know what yours are gonna do, guys. Please let's communicate. Let's talk. All right, peace.